Hi, I'm Alan McNally from Staten Island. I was diagnosed in the year 2000 with a thyroid condition, and I went had an operation on Staten Island, and within 1 month the tumors came back. So went back to the surgeon, and he examined me, and his exact words were, "I think you should go see somebody else." I really didn't know what to do. So I went to Sloan Kettering Hospital up in the city with all my records, and I could get into a long story about that, but in a short story, they told me they couldn't help me. And my family took it very bad. I took it very bad, and went home, and through the age of the computer, my wife helped me out and found a surgeon up at Columbia Presbyterian whose name was Dr. LaGerfo, who unfortunately isn't here today, and he said to me, well, what did they tell you? And he said, what did they tell you? Did they tell you you're going to die? And I said, yes. And he said, I think I could help you. And so I went for another operation. And I had a complete thyroidectomy. But there was always traces of other tumors in my body. And I have a very good friend of mine who was involved with the Ravici Center. And had mentioned a few things to me about the Ravici Center. But as I was saying, when you have cancer, you're always getting recommended to do something. And like I said before, it goes in one ear and it goes out the other. But this particular patient at the time at the Ravici Center was having success, but it still didn't penetrate. Then another source from another state who I do business with also is in a pharmaceutical line. He said to me about going to the Ravici Center, and then it just hit me like these two good friends of mine from two different worlds are telling me about the same thing. Why don't I just, and I did, I followed up on it. I'd also like to say that I've recommended the Ravici Center to many people, and periodically people that have cancer do ask me to talk to somebody or something like that, and I do. And if I spoke to 20, 25 people in the past 7 years, I don't think anybody has ever gone to the Ravici Center and took my advice. Probably more than 3/4 of them are not even here today. But I'm here today. I'm very honored to be in this select few here. That I didn't think that this was all about, but just to be sitting here with these people, and I owe Elaine. I came here because I feel like I owe it to Elena for what she's done for me, and I drove a trailer and everything to get here, and that's how much I feel like I owe, because I feel like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. But I still go to Sloan Kettering, and my doctor at Sloan, his words are, well, I don't know what you're doing, but just keep doing it. I'm not what you call in remission, as Elena knows, but my cancer is, I would call it at bay, and I'll settle for it with at bay. I don't care if it's, as long as it stays at bay, and I feel good. I've never had any side effects. I've never had any hair loss or anything like that. Periodically, I'll be scolded and told what to do because I'm doing things wrong, and I love it. At my age, I just feel like I have to be told. But I owe the life that I have right now to Ravici, and I wished I would have met the doctor himself. That's it.
Thank you very much. would you feel better if instead of you trying to promote Dr. Revich's work, would hospitals, clinics, your own doctors at least be aware of it, or somehow not throw it in the garbage only because they don't know enough of it, nor do they seem to be interested in knowing much more?
Well, unfortunately, I never really opened it to the doctors or any of the medical things that I've been at. And it never dawned on me until today, sitting here, that that's really what I should have done. I always sort of thought it was like a secret from them. Maybe that's my mentality, I don't know, but I never told them nothing. And when he told me, well, I don't care what you know what you're doing, but just keep on doing it. And sometimes I might get a little bit of a bad report or a little bit of a side angle type words come at me when I'm up at Sloan, and I just go, they don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay. I got Elena. You know, that's the way I feel. And I tell you, somebody had said about being, I think you said about your confidence is there. Yeah, it gives me a lot of confidence. I about 3 years ago, well, first of all, I lost about 60 pounds. I probably put about 25 of it back. But I was running and jogging every day. And Elena says, you should look good. Now, what are you doing? And I told her, I says, I'm jogging every day. I never ran in my life. I'm running like 3 miles a day. She said, stop. I hated running. All of a sudden, I loved it. And she told me, stop. Don't run no more. She told me the reasons why. I probably forgot, but all I can tell you is I never ran since that day. She told me to stop. She said, walk. And that's what I do, walk. So whatever she tells me, I do. That's it.
That much you've got.
I know. You are.
I do whatever Elena says too.
Yes, we do.